issue.
There's a huge turnout and many of the voters have been here since early in the morning. It's an indication of just how important this election is, and many of the faces that we see in the polling stations are these young people. Now the Electoral Commission says it's registered 1.5 million new voters. They have the ability to influence the outcome of these elections.
We want our next leader to reduce the policies. You find the policies in our country are too demanding and are defensive, are defending foreigners than the Zambians.
The situation at the moment is not okay. Jobs, you just have to have your own relative. That's when you can have employment, more especially in government.
A few of the young people have really benefited from the economic whatever boom of this country. So we expect more actually for young people to benefit.
Now for many years Zambia was a rising economic star, attracting billions of US dollars in investment every year. But the mining bubble has burst and thousands of people are now out on the streets. It's one of the key issues in these elections. The people want jobs, but they also want the policies that benefit locals.
Bomb blasts have been carried out in 2 cities in southeastern Turkey, killing 9 civilians and wounding dozens of others. This comes as an attack near the Syrian border killed 4 soldiers, according to security sources there. Clashes between Turkey's security forces and the Kurdish PKK rebels resumed last year, ending a ceasefire. And since then, southeast Turkey has seen its worst violence in 20 years.
Investigators are combing through the debris left by a pair of car bomb attacks that killed and wounded scores of people in southeastern Turkey. One of the bombs went off in the city of Diyarbakir. The city's chief prosecutor says the victims included children.
We will visit the wounded under treatment with policemen and judiciary officials. Unfortunately, this was an attack against civilians.
Another bomb went off in Mardin province near the Syrian border in an attack that targeted a bus carrying police officers. Turkish officials are blaming the Kurdistan Workers' Party, or PKK, for the blast. Earlier in the day, 4 soldiers were killed and 9 wounded when militants opened fire with rockets and long-range weapons from across the Iraqi border. Security forces also blamed that attack on the PKK. The violence is only the latest to hit Turkey's mainly Kurdish southeast since a ceasefire between the PKK and the government broke down last year.
The United Nations stands ready to negotiate with any partners that are willing to coordinate with its humanitarian aid to people trapped in Aleppo. The UN humanitarian chief, Stephen O'Brien, made the comment at a press conference in response to Russia's suggestion of coordinating the UN's effort in delivering humanitarian supplies into the Syrian city. O'Brien says the UN is open to any proposal, but the coordination must be carried out in a neutral and impartial fashion. A man in America has tried to scale the Trump Towers in Manhattan.